Hello everyone, good morning again and welcome back to another edition. If you're new to this channel, please make sure you subscribe, share, like, comment, and do everything you have to do to make sure that this video gains traction across the YouTube platform. And today's video is one I'm very excited about because it's more reflecting back on home. Home for me is Nigeria. I've said that a couple times on my channel. So this video is just to highlight a few things that I miss about home. Well, the first and foremost thing I'm gonna say that I miss about home is food. Food, oh my goodness, I love food. You all know, well, maybe not everyone knows, but my friends, everyone around me knows that I'm very much of a food person. Like, I'm a huge foodie. Oh my goodness, I can eat literally anything and everything as long as I like it. Like, I'm so big on food. And of course the food back home is like, it's like fresh, like, you know, fresh food. You're seeing fresh meat, fresh vegetables, everything is fresh, straight out of the ground, like no extra added fertilizers. Like, everything tastes fresh. You know, I feel like now that I've lived here for like maybe 6 years now, it's gonna be difficult for me to, you know, try something back home. Like, my taste buds have kind of changed over the years, because even when I came to Canada, like my first few months in Canada back in 2016, I couldn't stand any of the food here. Like, I just couldn't. Like, I was so thin, like I was so slim, to the point my dad had to, you know, get a lot of food stuff, and my mom had to travel all the way with lots of food stuff, and, you know, kind of like set the path into transitioning from like Nigerian food to like Canadian system kind of food. Like, it's just so different. I can't even begin to tell you like how different the food is. The second thing I miss about back home is the weather. The weather is so nice. Like, the weather is so good on our skin. Like, just being black and being in the sun is like, it's exotic. And I really love the sun. I love the sun, but that doesn't mean I like to stay under the sun. Oh my god, that sunburn right there. But I really like the weather. It's always bright. You know, here it's more like, oh, if it's 7 p.m. it looks like it's already 10 p.m. especially during the winter, fall periods. Like, the weather starts to get really dark really quickly here. But I really do like it back home because, you know, everywhere is bright, everywhere is lovely, everywhere is, you know, like, it's like green. The grasses are green, like the grasses are not brown. It gives life. Like, it shows that, oh yes, there's human beings, there's living things on this planet here. Anyways, something else I miss about back home is the social life. Oh my goodness, you all know the social life in Africa, Nigeria to be specific. It's always on point. Like, you're not looking for events to go to. No, there is no looking for events. There's always something happening. There is always something happening. And Nigerians, when it comes to like social life and partying, they're on top of the bar. Like, I would really place them on a number 1 on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being like a highest thing for me. I will give them a scale of, I will give them 1 in the sense that they carry first in that area of life. In saying that, I really love the social life, the party life. Like, it brings out life. I'm not saying like it's everyday thing, but there's always something happening with the social life and socialization back home. Like, I feel like back home is so easy to socialize with people. People are so straightforward. People are giving you direct talk, like direct speeches, which I really like. You know, back home it's like people say things, people are so blunt, like they don't even, like, no filter kind of thing. No filter, to the point that they will hurt your feelings without even knowing that they hurt your feelings. And some will intentionally hurt your feelings knowing that they've actually hurt your feelings. But in saying that, I prefer someone being straightforward with me than going behind closed doors. It's different for a lot of people, but I really like that about home. It's nice when you can actually hear the truth that says without sugarcoating, because there are some things that you shouldn't really sugarcoat that actually need to be, you know, this is the fact. We are based off on the fact. And my friends see me as that kind of person that's like, you know, I'm just giving it, like, I'm just pushing it how it is, like, you know, that's how it is there. So I can't really find a way to say it other than saying it the way it says, that kind of thing, which I really like about back home. It's something I miss. Again, relationships, like, it's easy to build good relationships back home if you have people that are deserving of such a relationship. Like, you're not looking for people to, you know, take care of you. People are always around back home. Like, people are always around. It's not here where everyone is working. People forget the importance of like family time, family values and stuff like that. You know, people back home are like, they have a very close circle. And I kind of you know, it's funny how I say like I miss those things, but I truly prefer living on my own. Like, I don't like crowd, maybe because I've been away for a long time. I feel like, honestly, I do feel like if I go back home, it's not something I can lie about. There is obviously like some sort of disconnect between me, my life now, and my life as a Nigerian. If I'm to go back home, it will tell, like it will tell on me. But I haven't forgotten where I'm from and the kind of things I'm gonna expect from a country as Nigeria. They will always stand out regardless of the place. So I really do miss relationships. You know how back home you don't have to find people to like babysit your kids, people to look after your children. It's like a free world, like a free space. Even though there's some things that are not very each country has their own negatives. Like there's negatives back home, which I'm not gonna lie about, but I still miss those, you know, era of you can go anywhere, you can go to your neighbors, you know, there is no restrictions really on like socializing and like forming relationships with people, which is really, really nice and good for kids. Like I played a lot as a child. Oh my goodness, that was insane of me. I miss those moments, and I mean, I miss them, but can I go back to those moments? No, not really. I still like to play at this age of my life. The summaries that I miss relationships back home, they are like golden. Oh my goodness. And again, something I miss, I know this is this may not be what people really want to hear, but the chaos back home. I really miss the chaos back home. Like back home is like, it's survival of the fittest kind of thing. Like going to the markets, the chaos, like everyone just on the streets of Africa, on the streets of Nigeria, is like, it can be insane. It's part of life, to be honest. It's part of living. Like everything doesn't have to be smooth. Sometimes you need a little chaos in your life, and it's probably what we are known for, chaos, that kind of thing. But it doesn't matter because I still love my people that way. These are some of the things I miss about being back home. Some people may say, don't you miss your family? Family, when it comes to family, honestly though, I'm not very good at missing people, in the sense that as long as I know that you're well, you're healthy, you're in good condition, you have nothing to worry about. So we talk, we communicate, I know what's going on. Truly, I feel like that's really enough for me. That is not to say that I don't thinking about people and missing people are two different things. As long as I know everyone is fine, I'm good. Like I'm good in summary. But yeah, I do think about my family. There's no day that doesn't pass that I don't think about them, irrespective of whether I live by myself or not. You know, you still think about your loved ones, which is normal. But if you don't miss them, it doesn't mean that you're doing something wrong. No, not necessarily. But yeah, that's the end of this video. Let me know in the comment section if you're Nigerian, if you're somewhere else in Africa, somewhere else across the globe, across the world, across the continent. Let me know in the comment section what you really miss about home, and let's know how long that you've left home for. For me, it's been 6 years now. Do I regret it? No. That brings me to the end of today's video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all in a subsequent video. Bye now.